This is my personal website, and I will start from the home section. On the home page, I introduce myself and give a brief overview of my skills, background, and goals. For my skills, I focused on hands-on making, especially like sewing and textile work. And for my background, I come from an art and design context, and my major is ESJ, so I combine science idea with fiber a lot, and my goals are to keep developing my technical skills, and exploring how concept and materials can connect to or transform into large ideas like nature, science, and something like that. Next, I will move to the concept section. And this top image I included from Juchu Observatory and the Saturn things. And it's reflect my like long-term interest, especially like astronomy and how I think about space, light, and natural process. This is my project concept with the indigo dye quilt, and this is mainly exploring like how natural dyeing, especially indigo, and how traditional textile can connect to the science observation and like the natural cycles. The next section shows the process and development. Here I present my sketch, illustration, and visual references. And this creative part helped me to like plan the form and structure of the garment, make me easily to understanding how they work together, and I step by step to assembling this garment. I can see how it is making and how this process going on. Now I'll move to the final looks. The look one is a cape made by different fabrics pieced together, and the back of the cape features on the indigo quilt that I showed before. And on top of that, look at the details. I sewing some small beads into the surface. It means like the stars shining on the skies. It's I really like this project. So it's double-sided. You can look at like inside and outside. Could also wearing in different ways. And the look too, I use sewing machine very much in this project. So I work with many fabric and focus on like clean, strong constructions. And through this process, I develop better understanding how the industrial machine sewing this fabric together and how to control them for complex assembly. So I add some dramatic or artistic part on top of that to express my like creative feeling, and yeah. And final war images are currently in production and will be released soon. So I'm still trying to finish this part, and if it's finished, I will post on this website. The final one is reflections. And in this section, I briefly talk about what I learned from this project. In other words, so the last main section is mainly about my wool and natural dye. Yeah, it's like more playful, colorful, and experimental process I did before. Yeah, showing another side of my practice. I think it's really interesting. Below that, I included a video link to my Closet Confidential, which gives me more context to my interest and creative process. At the bottom of the website, you can find my contact information, and that's the end of my website walkthrough. Thank you for watching and taking the time to explore my work. Thank you.